Sai Ram class, how are you all? I hope that you all are very fine. So class, as we were in our chapter number 10, which is practical geometry, and today we will do our exercise 10.2, which is based on construction of triangle when the length of its three sides are known. So let's start exercise 10.2. For the first question, we have given that we have to construct a triangle XYZ in which XY is of 4.5 centimeter, YZ is of 5 and ZX is of 6 centimeter. So class, as we have given that one of the side is of 4.5 centimeter. So let's take any one of the side. So we are taking XY, which is 4.5 centimeter in length. So what you have to do, you have to make a line of 4.5 centimeter. So this is our line XY of 4.5 centimeter of length. Now we have to make YZ and XZ, and we have given that YZ is of 5 centimeter of length. So what you have to do, you have to take a compass with pencil and you have to measure 5 centimeter with the use of a compass. Means you have to make a distance of 5 centimeter in between the compass and pencil. So let's take it. So you can see here we have 5 centimeter of difference in between the tip of pencil and compass. Now what you have to do, you have to take Y as center and you have to mark an arc of 5 centimeter radius on the one side of XY, as I am doing here. Okay. Now what you have to do, you have to take for XZ, and we have given that XZ is of 6 centimeter. So now you have to take a distance of 6 centimeter in between the tip of pencil and compass. So you can see here I have taken 6 centimeter of difference in between tip of pencil and compass. Now what you have to do, you have to take X as center and you have to mark the arc on the same side of XY where we put arc through Y as center. So I am taking X as center and now I will mark an arc on this arc, on this previous arc. Okay. So you can see here I have put two arc, one of 5 centimeter by taking Y as center and the second of 6 centimeter by taking X as center. Now you can see here both these arc intersect each other at this point. So this will be our Z. This will be our point Z. Now what we have to do, we have to join XZ and YZ together with the help of ruler. So let's do it. So now this will be our final triangle, which we have to draw with the help of ruler and compass. So our XZ is of 6 centimeter and YZ is of 5 centimeter. Question number 2 is we have to construct a equilateral triangle, and we all know that equilateral triangle means triangle having all the three sides of same length. So here we have to construct an equilateral triangle of side 5.5 centimeter. So let's see how we have to do it. Now for question number 2, we have given in question that we have to construct a equilateral triangle with side 5.5 centimeter. That means our first side should be of 5.5 centimeter and the other two sides will also be of 5.5 centimeter. So let's mark a line of 5.5 centimeter and let's name it as A B of 5.5 centimeter. Now what we have to do? We have to take a distance of 5.5 centimeter in between the tip of pencil and compass. So let's take it. So you can see here we have taken a distance of 5.5 centimeter. Now first take B as center and mark an arc of 5.5 centimeter as radius. Now take A as center and mark an arc with radius 5.5 centimeter. Be careful about you do not have to move the tip. So be careful whenever you are using compass. Now we have the intersection of both the arcs. Now join that point with B and A. So it will be the third vertex of our triangle AB and let's name it as C. So after joining A and B with the third point, this is our required equilateral triangle of side 5.5 centimeter. Okay class. Next question, question number 3 is we have to draw a triangle named PQR in which PQ is of 4 centimeter, QR is of 3.5 centimeter and PR is of 4 centimeter. And we also have to answer what type of triangle is this. So we can clearly see that two of its side is of 4 centimeter. So that means it is isosceles triangle. So let's see how we have to construct this triangle. For question number 3, we have given a side of 3.5 centimeter and other two sides of 4 centimeter. So we will take the first side or the base side as 3.5 centimeter. So I am marking a line of 3.5 centimeter. So this is our baseline of 3.5 centimeter and it is QR. And the other two lines is of 4 centimeter. So let's take a distance or gap of 4 centimeter in between tip of pencil and compass. So this is our gap. Now we have to mark both the arc of 4 centimeter. This is our first arc and this will be our second arc. And we get our point of intersection for both the arc and this will be our third point which is P. So now let's join PQ and PR. So this is our required triangle PQR and we also have to answer what type of triangle this is. So we can easily see that it has two equal sides of 4 centimeter. So it is our isosceles triangle. And now the last question of this exercise is we have to construct a triangle named ABC in which AB is of 2.5 centimeter, BC is of 6 and AC is of 6.5 centimeter. And at the end we have to measure angle B also. So let's construct the triangle first, then we will easily calculate or measure angle B with the help of protractor. For question number 4, let's take AB as our base side, which should be of 2.5 centimeter. So, this is our base side. Also, we have to measure angle B at the end of the question. So, that means we have to measure one of the, if we take it as B or this as B. So, let's name it as AB. So, it is of 2.5 centimeter. Now, BC is of 6 centimeter. So, let's take a gap in between tip of pencil and compass of 6 centimeter. So, this is our gap of 6 centimeter and our BC is of 6 centimeter. So, we have to take B as center and we have to mark an arc. Now, for the second one, which is AC, it is of 6.5 centimeter. So, now take a gap of 6.5 centimeter in between tip of pencil and compass. So, now take A as center and mark an arc to cross the previous arc. So, you can see here, this is our point of intersection. So, this will be our point C. Now, join join AC and BC. We also have to measure angle B. So, let's use protractor to measure angle B. So, you can see here, clearly that angle B is of, you can see this 90-degree line is completely overlap on BC. So, angle B is our of 90 degree. So, angle B is of 90 degree. So class, this is it for today. We will start our new exercise in our next video. Till then, thank you class.